Another review of last year's floods in southeast Queensland has given dam authorities a pass mark. Experts from the United States say water engineers operated prudently, although there is room for some improvement.
More than a year and a half after the floodwaters receded, the probing continues. Last month, the CMC decided not to take criminal action against 3 flood engineers for breaching the dam operations manual. That followed a commission of inquiry into the timing and amount of water releases. Now, American experts have released a favourable review of SEQ Water's own report on the 2011 flood.
They've said what you've just outlined, that the right procedures were followed.
The US Department of the Interior and the Army Corps of Engineers say operational decisions were prudent according to the goals of the dam manual. Alternative strategies could have been utilised, but that may also have resulted in worse consequences. The review suggests increasing the flow capacity at some downstream locations and increasing the flood mitigation storage in Wivenhoe and Somerset dams.
We'll engage experts here to ensure we put in place those recommendations that are required to make certain the manuals operated in an efficient and effective manner.
Litigation lawyers say the review won't affect any class actions against the government.
The lawyers and people who've got a claim, they will have to look at these things and they'll make a judgment. It's a free country.
There's no apparent threat of widespread flooding this summer. Cabinet has been briefed by the Weather Bureau.
There's no strong signals that we've seen in the previous 2 years for widespread flooding or widespread rainfall, but it's still the time of the year that Queenslanders really should be preparing for the storm season.
I implore people to go and make sure their insurance policies are up to date, paid, and that they do have the coverage for the sorts of risks they could face.
Some cyclones may form but won't necessarily cross the coast.
There's no strong indicator with the current climate outlook that we'll see any significantly above or below average. If anything, leaning towards below average activity.
But it is expected to be a hotter summer. Chris O'Brien, ABC News, Brisbane.